back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am reviewing how I did on my one book July. Actually, my version was 2 book Julys, and how I did and what happened. So the first one, I started to use my Nano, and this is my Nano. I'm using the Alice Cheek Sparrow. And this is my Nano. I've been using this for art journaling, so every day I had a prompt, and I kind of did almost every day except for like last week. I fell behind and I kind of skipped. So but I did a lot in here, so I'm going to share with you what I did in here and tell you which prompts was what. I'm trying to find where I left off. Okay, so the first prompt was to do an invent a bird or a bird abstract, and I wound up going to magazine art and I did that. It says get out, yeah, and just I cut out magazine things and I just put it together like that, and I thought it came out really cute. So that was the first prompt. The second prompt was to invent a fish or a fish abstract, and this is what I did. So yep. So the next day was a favorite artist or Picasso, and I did that, and I thought that came out really cool, something different. Then there was a vintage car or cat and dog, and I did dog as my theme, and I did Happy 4th of July with Snoopy. So yeah. And the next one was a Great Barrier or Reef or Aquarium, and I wound up doing that. So I used Cocoa Daisy stuff, which was perfect because July was that sea theme, and yeah, so that's what I did. So the next prompt was blue jeans, and I went to my old stickers. Yes, I hoard a lot of stickers, and I wound up making this with stickers. So yeah, just a girl on a telephone, and yeah, I just cut up some stickers, and that's what I came up with. The next prompt was martini, and I did that. So, and the next prompt was a tourist map and thing or thing, and I might have, this is what I did. I think I did my own prompt because it doesn't really go. I did stay calm. Stay calm, I will get you through this trial, and that's written by God. So yeah, I guess I couldn't think of anything to do tourist map. The next one was fireflies, and I drew that. And it says fireflies are tiny magical messages of hope. And the next prompt was teddy bears, and I went with that little teddy bear, and I was just thinking of fall. I just love the fall with the pumpkins, so I wound up drawing that picture there. The next one was a blueberry muffin, and I made that. So that one says, be well-rounded, soak up the sun, live a fruitful life. It's okay to be a little blue, make sweet memories. And the next prompt was different colored eyes, and I just did eyes. So I didn't do them in different colors. I just did eyes, and it says everyone has 2 eyes, but no one has the same view. And the next prompt was the front door, and I drew that. And I wrote, still practicing social distancing, and that's what I wrote on my page. The next prompt was pavement, and I wound up doing this because I wasn't feeling very well. Not feeling sick, but feeling just sad, being stuck in the house and being on quarantine. So I wound up doing Pavement in the background, and I did that sad person there. So the next prompt was water drain, and I drew that. And the prompt I wrote, when you are tired, when you are physically and emotionally drained, keep going. You are going to make it. So that's what I wrote. So I was a little blue and a little down, so drained came in. Yeah. So anyway, that's how I interpreted those prompts. The next prompt was nature, and I drew my favorite flower, which is the sunflower, and I wrote, sometimes the little things in life are more than enough. The next prompt was building or my home, and I drew that, and I wrote, you're not stuck at home, you are safe at home. And the next prompt was transport. And since I'm reading a book about this, I wound up drawing it in my book, and I drew a balloon ride. So, and I wrote, somewhere on your journey, don't forget to turn around and enjoy the view. The next prompt was skyline, and I wound up doing this with stickers and paper that I had in my stash. And it says, explore, enjoy the ride. The next prompt was red, and I wound up using my punches, and I made this, and I used Cocoa Daisy as well, and I just punched out a whole bunch of papers, and I wrote love on the bottom. And the next prompt was orange, and I found this Winnie the Pooh, and I could not resist, so I used all my paper and just cut it up and put it on the page. And the quote that I put on here was a Winnie the Pooh quote, and it says, I do remember, but sometimes when I try to remember, I forget. So that's that. And I was supposed to do the next prompts, which were yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, which I didn't get to. So yeah, so I didn't do those. But I did do yesterday's prompt, which was herbs. And yesterday's prompt, I drew this thing with herbs sticking down. I'm not too fond of gardens, so I just came up with that, and it says never enough time. So yeah, so that's what I did. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I got all those prompts from the Daily Creative Group on Facebook. Every day they give you a prompt, and then you just try to do whatever you can to do that prompt, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to continue doing this. I loved it so much that I wound up buying another Nano. So I haven't done my unboxing, sorry. I figured I'd just save it for this video. So I got a I keep on forgetting the name of it. It's the new color. I got the new Nano. Duchess Carol is the name of the leather, and I got another Nano in the pink. This is a brand new color that she just has out now, and I just love it together with the pink and the blue. So pretty. So yeah, so now I have another Nano, and it smells really good. My Alice smells chemically, but this one smells really good. So yeah, so how did I do on my other book? I decided to do a work in my Narrow, and this is my Narrow, and I did hashtag one word July, and I actually kept up with it. I did it every single day. I even did today's prompt in here, and I enjoyed it so much that I wound up buying more Narrows. This was my only Narrow before July 1st, But now I have 4 sitting here and 1 on the way. Yep. So they accumulate and grow, especially when I start using them. So let me share that first, and then I will share what I did inside the book. So the first one that I bought was this one, and I really love the color. This is the orange. This is Lady Catherine. I decided to do the one with, this is a classic, so it has no pockets and it has no stitching. So I'm really enjoying the leather. I was really hesitant about getting it without the stitching because every single one I own has stitching around the side. Even my other classics, I got stitching. This one I decided not to get the stitching, and I'm really loving it. So yeah, so classic without pockets and without stitching. It's so much cheaper than the other ones. So yeah, so this is the first one I got. Then I wound up getting a second chance, and my second chance, I got this one, which is purple. Yeah, they sent me a purple one. This is the this is expired. So this is a Carrie the Violet, Mr. Darcy Violet. I don't really remember the name of it, but it is a violet color. Again, I got the classic without the stitching, without the pockets. So I'm really loving this as well. I'm actually doing things in them as well as my One Book July. So I did add more stuff that I was doing in July. And then on the buy sell trade list, I wound up getting 2 more. And the first one I got is also a classic with actually both of them. They're all classics. So the next one is this one is a Pemberley Angel. And this is Pemberley, which is retired. She doesn't sell it anymore. It has lots of like bumps and stuff on, and I got this on the buy sell trade list. I got it really cheap as well. I think I paid $45 for this, and she sent me inserts. So I was surprised that she sent me inserts along with the book, which was really nice for $45. I got this off the buy sell trade list. So yeah, my favorite, and it smells really good. Anyway, and the last one that I recently purchased is a toffee, and I got this one off the buy sell trade list as well. Again, it is a classic without pockets, without stitching. This is what the toffee looks like. Oh, it's so pretty. I haven't put anything in it yet. This one I think I got for $65 on the buy sell trade list. So it is used, but it is gorgeous. No, there's really no markings or anything. It's secondhand. It does have a lightning bolt type line going across, but that's in the leather itself. And I really like it. So yeah, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, plus 1 coming in the mail, which I ordered actually from the buy sell trade list. I have a narrow coming. So yeah, so now I have 5 of these narrows. Yes, I am addicted to buying these leathers and using them, but it took me 3 years to use this size. So yeah, so now I'm using this size. I'm really liking it. So yeah, so what I'm doing in here is #1wordjuly, and I'm going to share my pages. So I already showed you in my last video the day 1, and I was going to use the stamp. This is day 1. Hello was the word. I was going to use the stamp on every single page, but I did not pull it out. I actually used my regular stamp. So yeah, I didn't get to use them, but besides that, I did do every page. So the next page was hobbies, and the third page was flower. So I used my rubber stamp. I cut it out the words and I actually put my picture on there, and I really like how these pages came out. So that's that one. And the next one was playlist and fruit. And so I am going to show you this way. I just dropped something, but this is my playlist on the right and fruit on the left, on the bottom. So that's that one. The next word was homemade, and that's where my thing dropped out. Give me a second to grab it. Okay, so I made a page of homemade things, which is this, and I made this little pocket and a little thing that actually when I turned the book, this thing fell out, but that's where it goes. And the next word was, what does that say? Doing? So that's that. And then the next word was family and then animal. Here is my family page. And then I have animal. And the next one was beautiful and then relax. So beautiful turned out like that on the top, and then my relax goes that way. So yeah. Okay, the next words were everyday and going. So my everyday, it was either grateful or everyday. I'm not sure. I think it might have been grateful. So it says grateful every day. And then going was this one. And I wrote going crazy because we are in quarantine. So yeah, the word was going. The next word was favorite. And I did favorite stores. And the next one was snapshot. So here is my favorite, and this is favorite stores on this side, and then snapshot on this page. And then the next page, trying to turn it, the next one was rain and small. So here is my rain and small, and next one was loving and everyday. Loving and everyday was the next one. So I really liked this page. So I'm going to read it to you because it might be hard to see. It says, every day, not today, Corona. Very busy doing nothing. Trying not to go too crazy. Keeping our social distancing. So that's what I wrote there. The next one was home and outside. And here is my home. And this is outside. I had my driveways done, driveway paved. So I wound up doing that page there. The next page was today and color. And I used Cocoa Daisy for both of these pages. And it came out like this. Today and color. Really, really pretty. So the next page was treat and rainbow. So I wound up doing that. Treat and rainbow. And I had the word 3 already there. So I wound up putting the triplets when they were little. And I thought that was cool. It says 11 years ago, together, inseparable friends for life. So yeah, so that's that page. And then summer is the next page, and sunshine. And here we go is this. I did summer, and this is sunshine on this side. My 1 and 2 was already on the page because I'm using a magazine art. And I wrote 1, read, 2, swim, sunshine, soaking up the summer, sunshine, and laughter and joy, repeat. And the last page is more is the word, and the number 4 and number 5 were already on the page. So here is my page on the right hand side, the 4 and 5. So I wrote 4 days until my niece's birthday and 5 months until Christmas. So that's what I did. Now when you do a magazine art journal, you sometimes use the page or that's already there and you cover up what you don't want to see. So tomorrow's page has this. This is what I'm working with tomorrow. So what you would do is if you wanted to keep these things on the page, you would cover everything else and just work with that on the page. So tomorrow I may use the 8 because I thought that was pretty cool, and then cover up everything else with something else. And you do that for every single magazine. So the next page is, I could even set it up the same way, use the black, like it's already set up for you, the way you can do it. So, or you could cover up the whole page. So some pages you could cover up the whole thing. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look, there's a guitar there. So like I would cover everything but the guitar, leave the guitar there, and maybe do songs or a picture of my daughter because she plays guitar. So it depends on what prompt I'm going to get to at that day. So I'm hoping that it works out well, that I could still use the guitar. So that's how a magazine journal works. It's pretty cool. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in another video. Bye.